and this community of cherishing, shining love all around you. Look at this. It shines. Speak fearlessly and proudly now your abiding vows of love. And remember always that love is the deepest part, the best part. The soul of us is this love. As the grand dame American poet Mary Oliver reminds us today, you too make something particular and real of your lives. Today you make an awesome eternal vow out of the one wild and precious life you now share in love with each other. And we are your honored witnesses. The world within becomes an openly shared world of love now in the sacred vows you make public before this dear community today, here, and now. Marissa, you take the lead first. I'll line this out for you. We've got lots of time. I, Marissa, take you, Anthony.
I, Marissa, take you, Anthony.
To be my husband.
To be my husband.
My partner in life.
My partner in life.
And my one true love.
My one true love.
I will cherish our friendship.
I will cherish our friendship.
And I will love you today.
I will love you today.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
And forever. I will trust you and honor you.
Trust you and honor you.
I will laugh with you and cry with you.
I will laugh with you and cry with you.
Through the best and the worst.
Through the best and the worst.
Through the difficult and the easy.
Through the difficult and the easy.
Whatever may come.
Whatever may come.
I will always be there.
I will always be there.
As I've given you my hand to hold.
As I've given you my hand to hold.
So I give you my life to keep.
So I give you my life to keep.
Anthony, it's your turn. I, Anthony.
I, Anthony.
Take you, Marissa.
Take you, Marissa.
To be my partner in life.
To be my partner in life.
And my one true love.
And my one true love.
I will cherish our friendship.
I will cherish our friendship.
And I will love you today.
I will love you today.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
And forever.
Forever.
I will trust you and honor you.
I will trust you and honor you.
I will laugh with you and cry with you.
I will laugh with you and cry with you.
Through the best and the worst.
Through the best and the worst.
Through the difficult and the easy.
Through the difficult and the easy.
Whatever may come.
Whatever may come.
I will always be there.
I will always be there.
As I've given you my hand to hold.
As I've given you my hand to hold.
So I will give you my life to keep.
So I will give you my life to keep.
Just felt that. Yeah. The world stands still right now.
One second.
Something real's happening to here. This is a real wedding. And the event's occurring right now in front of us.
All right.
And now the question, Anthony, if you're ready. We got lots of time. Do you, Anthony, take Marissa to be your wife?
I do.
Do you promise to love, honor, cherish, and protect Marissa, forsaking all others and holding unto Marissa forevermore?
I do.
Do you, Marissa, take Anthony to be your husband?
I do.
Do you promise to love, honor, cherish, and protect Anthony, forsaking all others and holding only unto Anthony forever?
I do.
And now the ringing. You probably saw this lovely crystal container the rings came in with our three lovely ring bearers. They were great. You guys ought to take that on the road, by the way. That's fabulous. Best ring bearers I've ever seen at a ceremony. The ring is a symbol of the unbroken circle of love. Love freely given has no beginning and end, no giver and no receiver, for each is the giver and each is the receiver. In this lush spherical curve of spirit, we have the spiral of life, birth to death, to birth again, into blending harmony. May these rings always remind you of the vows that you've taken here today in front of us. By this joining, may your blood and vision become of one spirit and hope. Not that you lose the separate richness of your individual identities, but that your uniqueness will be amplified and empowered. So now if the best man can go bring the rings. And so if you line out the words, and if you can put it on Marissa's finger, and I'll read it out. Marissa, with this ring, I marry you and bind my life to yours.
I marry you and bind my life to yours.
It is a symbol of my eternal love.
It is a symbol of my eternal love.
And the promise of all of my tomorrows.
And the promise of all of my tomorrows.
And now, Marissa, if you can return the favor. Anthony, with this ring, I marry you and bind my life to yours.
I marry you and bind my life to yours.
It is a symbol of my eternal love.
Symbol of my eternal love.
My everlasting friendship.
My everlasting friendship.
And the promise of all my
And
tomorrows.
the promise of all my tomorrows.
This one won't come off. It's there for good. To make your relationship work will take love. This is the core of your marriage and why you're here today. Your marriage will require that you trust, that you know in your hearts that you truly want what is best for each other. It will take dedication to stay open to one another and to learn and to grow together. Your marriage, most of all, will take faith. Faith to go forward together without knowing exactly what the future brings. And it will take commitment to hold true to the journey you both have pledged to today. And final token of that pledge, you two will now step to the altar and sign your marriage license before this community of witness and endorsement. And as we step to the altar for the signing, and as Anthony and Marissa finish their covenant with each other, I invite all of you to visit in your own imaginal heart your own covenants and promises of love with all those whom you most deeply cherish. Deepen in your imaginal heart that promise and imagine healing it if required. If there is disruption in who you love, imagine that it can be healed. It can. Besides doing marriage services, I do marriage therapy. I believe it can be healed. So imagine that in your eyes, your inner eye. That these covenants and promises with love, all those you love most deeply and most deeply cherish, can deepen and can prevail. Deepen that promise, imagine its healing, and experience the profound peace and perspective that only such love can bring to life. Now, if the maid of honor and the best man can join us, we'll do the signing. We have gathered, we have prepared our hearts, we have spoken words of the deepest truth of which we are capable. We have vowed. Marissa and Anthony, you have been fearless and present to it all. By the power and grace bequeathed upon me by this community, I pronounce that you, Anthony, and Marissa are now bound in marital union. May your hearts always speak the truth of love. May your feet find the path of wholeness along your way and the marriage journey and all whom it will touch and challenge. May the universe hold you both dear and rain peace upon your spirits. Marissa and Anthony, by these promises before creation and in the presence of this community, have bound themselves to one another. And by the power invested in me by this community, I now pronounce, it's my honor to pronounce, that you are wife and husband. You may now lovingly kiss and seal this festive day. I would like to introduce to all of you the happy couple, Marissa and Anthony Wilturner. Before we recess, I want to invite everybody. There is a cocktail reception on this level before dinner, immediately following just right to the rear of this gathering spot. Away they go.